Welcome to PIL, the Planetside Infantry League. This is 6v6. Two teams containing 6 players face off each other on a pre-selected base for 2 rounds of 15 minutes. The goal is simple: try to outscore your opponent. There are many ways to score points. Each kill of your opponent grants 1 point, with a few exceptions. A kill with a rocket launcher is worth 0 points. A kill as a max unit is also worth 0 points. But killing an enemy max unit will grant you 6 points no matter the weapon. The first capture or defense grants your team a total of 9 points. After this, a capture in the same round will grant your team a total of 18 points. As you gain points, there are some actions of which you will lose points. A team kill or a suicide makes you lose 2 points. A team kill on a max or suicide as 1 makes you lose 8 points. Each team starts from a designated spawn position from a vehicle called the Sunder. When the first round ends, both teams will switch sides. The team with the highest score at the end of 2 rounds wins the match. May the best team win.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, fellow planetmans. Welcome back into the day 2 of PIL Season 2. And we're starting with game number 3 of the day, if I reckon correctly, which will be AUF versus 1KPM. So yeah, game number 3. Let's have a look a bit on our schedule here. So we have a orange bracket team, orange bracket match, let's say, and we are on the 18 UTC match. Quick update about the schedule: it is the schedule for the mainstream. So we have a secondary channel where another team, FU versus ELP, is going to be streamed by Gelos at 20 UTC. So definitely stay tuned for this match if you really want to support your favorite team. Quick note: there is the BHOT DDRG match that is going to be rescheduled. So yeah, just yeah, some of the teams, one of the team didn't really had any players, like barely 4 players. So yeah, we decided to reschedule the match at a later date. So yeah, we will have a small break right after this match, and then I will be coming back with a friend of mine, actually Ross, who cast yesterday with me for BLNG LFO and DAF1 RPC. Then I think it is Gelos who will take the hand of the mainstream, or Dawn, BRTD, and Fiji TBD. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. A packed evening of PlanetSide 2 in the coming, and let's focus a bit more on our matchup. As I said, AUF versus 1KPM, TR versus TVS. 1KPM, we had a slight issue yesterday. Their logos was the logos from another team, Team DKL actually, which they have no affiliation with. So yeah, we decided to go with the basic PlanetSide 2 logo since they failed to submit another proper logo. So yeah, that's happened when you want to play smart, you get punished. Anyway, what map we are going to play, which is a relatively interesting map, and it's going to play a bit on the roster, which is Xenotech Lab. Xenotech Lab is a relatively straightforward map. You don't really have a light assault battle. You're not forced to have a light assault battle. You tend to have 1 bolter on each side, and then the rest is basically heavies. But as I said, light assault not mandatory. Can help to provide some flanks here and there, but really not mandatory at all. So let's have a look at the roster for those 2 teams. We don't have any light assault from 1KPM, even though on the match they did yesterday, Asian was quite good on the light assault. So if a need was exist for 1 kpm to pull out the light assault, I think Asian would be the one to step up to the role and play the LA. Whereas on AUF, we do have that one light assault main Capit here on the LA, and for both teams we do have one bolter, Kirk, who played the bolter yesterday on Aiken. Unfortunately, yeah, he didn't last long on the bolter. His team was so dominant that he was more fighting in CQC, and as a bolter you have less HP, so yeah, you're pretty much it was less sustainable. Kirk switch on the heavy assault, and it was much better for 1 kpm on Aiken. But yeah, let's see how he fare against Dicro here, who will play the bolt for AUF. And yeah, that's going to be should be an interesting match, even though I would give 1 kpm the edge over AUF, just on how 1 kpm performed yesterday. They feel really strong, maybe a step above everyone in the orange bracket. So yeah, I think 1 kpm should be able to win this match. And yeah, the referee lineup will be Erots, and that's it. Yeah, fairly straightforward map, fairly straightforward, relatively simple game to ref, so really no stress about it. So as I just as I will get a co-caster, which is quite good to know.
User joined your channel.
And hello, Kennedy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I was talking about the teams when you decided to show up. So welcome, Kennedy, to the stream. I wasn't supposed to have a co-caster, but I'm glad you're here now.
Thanks, man. Let me just log in real quick and I can see the game.
So let's jump right into the game. And yes, Xenotech Lab, very easy map to understand as a Planside 2 player. One Sunday on the north, one Sunday on the south. You play for the point, and most of the action, I would say most of the action, will eventually happen on the upstairs here on the lettuce thingy, the bio as well, as it's called, and onto the shelves here. Double doors will be really important to control. The flank from the big tree will be really important to check. Watch out if there is a light assault above you. You can't quite flank from the tree. So we'll see how things are going to go for those two teams, but we should start anytime soon. Do you have the script?
I do, yes.
Yeah, great. Okay. I think pretty much the teams are ready. The point is right into the middle. Our ref should be ready, and we should receive an all call anytime soon. Just from the ref, just telling us
The match
when.
starts in 1 minute.
There
The
it
match
is.
starts in 1 minute.
1 minute till match start. And yeah, what do you think about this game, Kennedy? AUF versus 1 kpm.
That's a good question. I actually don't know much about either of these teams. But Xenotech is definitely an interesting map to fight over, especially because of just You know, it's actually not more favored by a lot of the players. Not a lot of people fighting on this map, so you can definitely see a lot of interesting strategies come out, which I'm hoping to look forward to from both the teams.
Yes, indeed. On the side of skill level, I think I would
10,
give the hedge
9,
to 1 KPM.
7,
We will
6,
see in the
5,
battle how things are
3,
going to go.
2, 1. Match start. Match start.
I forgot I almost pressed the wrong button for the ref. So there it is. We have our match starting, and 1 KPM already rushing for that double doors. Whereas on the TR side, we decide to go straight for the point. Will we play for the point, just for the capture, get the 9 points, and then after try to to fight for the kills? We will see. It seems like TR wants to turtle right onto the point and get the straight capture. Already 1 dead here for TR, unfortunately. As there was a flank onto that small door. But yeah, so far we just seems to trade kills here and there. 3 to 4 for the VS here. Kirk slowly but surely advancing onto the point. VS will be able to take back the control of that point, so that was a quite interesting start for the TR, but didn't really pay out.
Sorry, I'm still logging in here. But
Yeah, no worries. So Kirk's still playing onto the point. Now we do have a flank coming in onto Dubs here. Lepton watching the angle, so the rotation from VS could still happen. And we are pushing onto the shelves, and unfortunately Kirk was still watching for that angle. So yeah, the clear for TR. The push from TR is basically cleared. And we do have 1 KPM well in control of that point. We are now past the middle point of capture for the VS, and TR trying to regather as the Bolt. Kirk is watching for that little ledge here. Does get Isoka here. Such a great position for the Bolt to sit in. Now we do see a very large rotation starting from the TR already to the home entrance of the VS. VS not playing inside the building and really outside more, but tends to lose some grounds here as the TR managed to repush right onto the point.
yeah, it seems like the TR took control of the point once again. They're getting that
Yeah.
upstairs control and then pushing down onto the purple, which is how you play Xeno. This is really well played by them.
I feel like it was just VS not playing inside the building more, allowing TR to just come back, being uncontested. Eradicator goes down and right onto the point. Volt Killer does get that kill. Unfortunately, he goes down as well to Fel6. And yeah, that would be VS resecuring that point.
Yeah, tons of trades coming out between the TR and the VS side. Looks like the VS won this fight, but we see 3 heavies on the upstairs for the TR side.
Yeah, VS really committing to play for that point. Unfortunately, we do have 2 dead for the VS, so TR will contest a bit more. Big push, big coordinated push, and as we had TR a bit on the receiving end at the very beginning, now they're just exchanging blows, I would say.
Yeah. Bolter gets a pick on Wolf Killer. Not a bad pick here. Looks like Purple trying to make a move in for the point.
Chain here.
Ooh,
Such a
dominant.
good pincer maneuver. Such
Very
a good
good
flank.
take.
Yeah.
I agree. So now we have to see what Purple does with the point here, because they've been doing a lot of outside play and not been holding the point. So I'm wondering if they're gonna
Yep.
do this again or stay on the point building.
for now they seems to just sit onto the point, at least with two people. Eradicator playing all alone here. Does get a kill onto Bio with the nice revenge on Lepton. So yeah, TR rotating around to flank on the door of the point. One goes down, unfortunately. Felsix still watching that angle.
A little bit of aggressiveness here. I like the position the VS Bolter is in, shooting down on the point door. It was really powerful. See TR trying to make a push in for the numbered doors here. Bolter gets a pick on one of the heavies upstairs.
Eradicator playing all alone, but still finding the kills here. Very crucial to find those kills. Really deny the positioning of TR upstairs inside that building. TR forced to cross in front of that Bolter. Bolter goes down thanks to Decro here. Very good shot. And TR, with less than 30 seconds before the capture of VS, will take back the point. But watch out for the repush of VS.
Defending all right here. Ooh, Bolter gets a good pick.
Yeah, very good pick. We do expect the flank coming in onto the door of the point. Kirk with once again another incredible pick, and that's TR pretty much wiped out of the point.
Some trading going on.
Yeah.
All the point ticks in the VS favor. Looks like we have a stack outside the point door for red. See Conks going in.
Yeah, watch out, because from the tree there is Ashen. Ashen gets one. Foxter gets kill as well. Denied, say the VS on the TR push, and they should, if they play conservatively, they should get the point in under 10 seconds. But will TR jump to suicide maybe just to contest? I don't think it's a good idea, but right now they seems to rush for upstairs.
They do get the upstairs for free, which is powerful. It gives them the ability to drop down. We'll see how the trades go.
Kirk, very bad timing here on the repush. Meet Captic right in front of him. And yeah, I do agree, like, VS maybe played a bit too much the point and really let go of the building, which they were technically in the building, but not upstairs, and upstairs is the favorable position.
Yeah, it's really easy to get picks from the stairs, especially because shooting down on people is a lot better than shooting up, especially with how weird the railings are.
Yeah. True.
We see some exchanges going out from between the bolters, nothing too crazy.
And now I think we would see the action going a bit more onto dubs, since the captures already go through. TR might go, if they really felt confident, might go for a recapture, which would be quite insane. Didn't really happen in any match of 6v6, so we will see if it will happen. 6 minutes remaining, so they would need to be near to perfection to recap that base. But right now, it's just VS struggling to retake that building.
Yeah, I agree. If the TR maintains the upstairs control, it's going to be very easy because the VS don't get a point door on the side of Xenotech.
Yeah.
So all TR needs to do is hold the upstairs, and it gives them an advantage point.
It's really the side for the TR to play the point. They have an easy repush route to the point. If they manage to keep the upstairs, it's really tricky for the VS to push back. Kirk and Felsig goes down, so it's just showed how strong the position is for the TR. Capti being under pressure from Ashton and Eradicator as well. And that's VS contesting the points, which TR don't really want if they really want to go into recapture.
Yeah, I agree. Just see a bunch of trading going out now. No real push for the point on the TR side, trying to hold the dubs area. I think there's two heavies up here.
Lepton pushing all alone. You really want to avoid those things.
Agreed.
Yeah. the thing is that his teammates are all sitting onto the point, so he has really nowhere and no one to push with. So really tricky situation here, as we do have a flank from Lepton. Unfortunately, doesn't get the kill onto Cap T.
A bunch of trading going out here on the point.
Yeah.
Killer does win the Kami
Oh,
duel.
can he get the revenge?
Oh,
Yes. We're
Foster
just
might be
trading
able to trade him.
blows. We're just trading blows, but Eradicator is back. Unfortunately, meet his end already. Isoka is back, so does Mokpa. And yeah, Jin is doing so great on To The Point. Get his third kill, the fourth kill here.
Super good shooting on his part.
Yeah.
Via still dominating the point here. Wolf Killer kind of going in alone. Gets picked off.
That might be the trap sometimes. On you really want to play the point, but you tend to forget that you need to push at least with some teammates. Here you don't want to play the point anymore for the TR. Just play for for building control. Play for upstairs, because they gave a lot of net score trying to recontest the point. I feel.
And it didn't go in their favor, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
But yeah, this is like one of those moments where you just need to decide, or like you said, try and take control of the building and then get frags for your net score instead of trying to get point. You see a big push outside the point door for the TR. Good conks coming out.
I would love to see that kind of push with two people going for dubs.
I agree.
Like that flank here from Jin could have been a lot worse. And now we just see TR moving as a one ball unit, whereas you need to provide some flanking option if you really want to perform in 6v6. So yeah, the Bolt is the only one flanking, to be honest, and kind of work to an extent. But yeah, I would like to see TR not playing for the point anymore, just play for upstairs control. Like it's not like they can't capture anymore.
They literally need to hold on to this point for the entire match to be able to get those extra points. That's gonna be super difficult, especially without any upstairs control, which we see Purple getting it for free. Purple already moved in. Wolf Killer goes by alone. I guess
That's
the
still a
that's
trade,
not bad.
yeah. But maybe if it was a 1v2 situation, that was suddenly 2 kills. I don't know. Foxton goes down onto the point. I believe it was bolted to death by Kirk. Here, VS dropping onto the point, contesting the point for no reason. But yeah, also just to get points as well. Like you need to get frags and to score points in 6v6. And TR seems really eager to play onto the point. So VS kind of forced into that gameplay. Unfortunately.
Yeah, with this, what are we at? 3 minutes left.
2
minutes, sorry.
Yeah.
The point is no longer a viable option here.
No. Yeah, has been for quite a while already. But
yeah,
I think players, I don't think they have an idea on how long it's remain. So they just think, okay, we can still capture it.
That's true. I haven't seen any announcement from the admins, so
I'm out of the Yell chat, so I don't see it. So I think and maybe on the whisper lists as well. We don't know if the ref said anything about the round. But yeah, as you team captain can do in lane smash, you just need to run a clock to know. Yeah. Run your own timer, therefore you will know the official timer, and yeah.
Look at the bus timer.
Yeah, true. But it's kind of backwards, counting down, so yeah.
That's true.
Oh, Kirk playing onto the point, gets the kill on Wolf Killer. And yeah, with less than a minute remaining, we do have quite a big gap. Around 30 points differential.
Yes, just making that gap more. Even wider here.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, I'd like to see some dubs flanking on the TR side. and then the brute force of the TR going through either the point door, the numbered doors, and then maybe 1 or 2 heavies going up towards the dub side and trying to get a pincer. We've been seeing a lot of that on the VS side. But it looks like the TR is kind of in shambles right now, trying to figure out what they're doing. I see a lot of people running around outside the building.
Isoka going all alone versus 2 is quite an impossible task to accomplish here. TR pushing all the way to the main entrance of VS. Unfortunately, yeah, no results. And that's it. End of the first round. And yeah, quite an interesting round, but kind of expected round. So 117 to 78. I'm not even going to do the math to try and compute the point differential. I'm so lazy. But yeah, quite rough, to be honest. But I think it's just TR just trying to push as a unit and taking a bit too long, and VS rotating around a bit better. So we will see how VS will try and perform to play the point a bit more, because they will have that door leading straight to that point, but they will have also the flanking potential onto the big trees. But looking at the score, Decro playing the bolter, you kind of expect the bolter to have a good net score, but you do have in Hope some hope, where you have one of your heavy going positive, which is really good. 17 kill to 16 deaths. He just need to die a lot less. Maybe him being helped a bit more by his teammate would be great, because for now he's the only one in positive with the bolt in his team, and that's quite good news, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, top frag is Ashen. Has been performing really well yesterday on Aiken. Was playing DLA, and yeah, he's once again performing quite well here onto Xenotech. Xenotech is a really kind of tricky map to play. Does rely a lot of team play, rotation, getting that double pick, the 2v2 situation, 3v2 situation. It just seems like 1 KPM managed to do it a lot better.
Yes, I agree. A lot of better trades coming out on the 1 KPM side than the TR side. You know, one interesting thing that I actually noticed this match is there's no LAs on either side, which is kind of you know, something that a lot of teams use as a flanker position. And I'm wondering if maybe an LA might help the TR a little bit more here. I know, like, Xenotech is more of a heavy indoors dominated map, especially with it just being one massive building. However, you know, in LA, especially on this side, being able to drop the point door could be a viable strategy.
It could be a viable strategy. Yes, I think you are correct. Could be a very good strategy to pick up the LA. You do have, or even like maybe not an LA, but you can actually go onto the roof with 1 heavy, with some tricky wall jump on a texture. So you can put an heavy onto the roof to drop, just have him equipped a safe fall as an implant, which is allowed, and just having drop constantly onto double doors while you are dropping from the big tree, from the upstairs to contest the point, and you will have some flanking option. But yeah, Xenotech is not a mandatory map for the LA. You can play without any LAs, and you will be doing just fine. It's just sometimes you need that LA to contest a bit more the bolt to be able to protect your teammates as well. Like if you know that the opposing team will have an LA or something like this, or especially here if the TR were to advance onto the ledge to put the sniper in a very strong position, one LA could protect that bolt from any flanks coming from around the big tree, from the I shape, and from the vehicle terminal.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say. I mean, we just need to see a little bit of better trading on the TR side, and then maybe a little bit more outside play, especially on the dub side, especially and on this side as well. For the TR, if they want to try and go for this.
That's 1 minute.
Yeah, I think we just need to see a lot less action onto the point and more upstairs, more flanks.
Agreed.
From both teams, to be honest. I think we will have an interesting round. Which, given the first round was still really interesting, it was a bit less conventional than other match on Xenotech, because all the action was around the point, whereas normally you would expect to be upstairs. But yeah, we will see how things are going to go. Less than a minute before second round start, and yeah, really eager to jump onto that second half.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second round starts.
And there we go, second round VS. Let's have a look on where they decide to go, because TR decided to go directly straight to the point. Seems like it's going to be the case as well for VS. But we do have... no, we don't have any flankers. Kind of a mistake. I would have loved to see one flanker going around the big tree, because Dickrow is already on the ledge and you have no easy way to contest him. We do have one LA for Capti, so it seems that AUF was listening to the stream and pull out the LA. As nighttime is going to fall onto Xenotech, so maybe to have the daytime would be great. I'm gonna poke her.
Nah, man. Yeah, it seems like the TR trying to maintaining upstairs control and then trying to push down the stairs and shoot down on the VS. So far, no real kills coming out, just a lot of fire. But the bolter on the VS side gets 2 heavies, holding that door 3 position, or that door. I don't know the number. The close door on the VS side by stairs, and the VS end up taking the point again here. It was a good try on the TR side, though. Just I'd like to see them executed a little faster.
I think
a combined push.
Teams that have played against 1KPM lacked speed when they try to push. So 1KPM is just being able to adapt a lot more, a lot quicker compared to the other team. Dickrow here, that was a good attempt. Unfortunately, that was a 3v1 situation. Does get 1 kill. Does get that trade here situation, which is really important to get. Kirk versus Isoka here. Kirk decided to jump right onto the point. Not being contested by the TR here. They have no easy way to jump onto the point, so it is a risky jump to do. With less than 30 seconds, 20 seconds remaining even, it's really hard to step onto that point because Kirk is watching for those angles. Those ledges are not safe for any TR.
Yeah, the angle that Kirk is holding right now is amazing. Oh, it does get picked off though by Wolf Killer.
I feel like Wolf Killer is really greedy here, playing for that kill onto the point, which you will not gonna contest the point. So yeah, not really useful. Did he stay alive? Yes, he stayed alive. Really important. Now you just need to hold upstairs. At some point, I think if we were to have a situation where one team was sitting upstairs and one team was sitting onto the point, like straight up avoiding each other, I would give an unsportsmanship behavior to the team that is sitting onto the point. Just because it is so unusual to just sit onto the point for 10 minutes straight. But yeah, VS contesting the point, but they should contest the entire building, to be honest. Because right now, TR are just so free to go upstairs that it might cost VS a bit in the long run, even though right now they are the one finding the kills.
Yeah, Bolter's getting picked. A lot of the TR heavies are peeking into a lot of 1v2s here, and it's not working out for them. And then we also see a lot of trickling, which a lot of teams, or newer teams, and even older teams
Struggle to, yeah.
get struggled into. Is you always believe that there's only 1 or 2 more people left, and you end up trickling, and then there's more, or the reinforcements catch you off guard, and ends up not working out in your favor.
Could have been a good job here. Unfortunately, before dropping, you need to take down Ashen. You need to take down that 1v1 LA before dropping. TR once again very slow to repush. Allow the VS to have the safe rotation. Kirk already 1 kill onto a mock Kogka here, and yeah, it's just a tad bit too slow, to be honest. For TR to have a very good and strong repush.
Yeah, we see a lot of just uncoordinated flanks and assaults from the TR side.
At least they are trying. They are trying on which side is the weakest for the VS hold, and VS are just straight up not holding the upstairs. So big push from TR should do a lot of damage here. Unfortunately, I'm a bit afraid of the rotation. And look at Ashen coming from behind. Dick Road never saw him coming. Wolf Killer as well. We do have even some reinforcement coming from the home entrance of the VS. So it was a big push. It was a 6-man push, which did 2 kills. And that's it. So 6 for 2 is not really worth it.
I like the attempt on the TR side. It did seem like the Infiltrator threw a really nice EMP, which got rid of a lot of their shields on that push here. But I do like the TR trying to group up and try and take things by force rather than trickling in and trying to win 1v1s or 1v2s. Kirk is just getting so many picks on the TR heavies here on the outside.
Yeah, you are allowed to play in the main powerhouse building. Play around that door of the skinny stairs, and that's suddenly a lot of TR dead in front of Dubs, not doing anything and just waiting to get picked up. And yeah, 1 KPM is just flying away with the score right now.
Agreed.
New engagement, different location, right on
the LA dropping behind them. Does get spotted out.
Even killed. Wolf Killer, really low here. So that's kind of a good push. They split up in 2 groups. Unfortunately, Wolf Killer off timing here and get cleared. Frogster a bit trapped here with the reinforcement. Felsi will be able to get Frogster. And now the upstairs action happening would be VS trying to chase down the last kill on TR. Oh. Jin. Jin. A bit too isolated here.
Well, TR does manage to get upstairs control somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, and dropping onto point real quick here, actually.
They could still do it. Yet it is going to be really difficult. They have 7 minutes and 30 seconds to recapture the base. But yeah, easy and quick access from the VS directly to that door leading to the point. And it is a defense.
Yeah, VS just pushing right back into the 20. Oh, that team kill Desi does not help.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate.
Foxer just pushing alone here, getting picked.
We still have Ashen onto DLA here, whereas we totally forget about pulling an LA. We decided not to anymore. Kirk, oh my god, you need to stop walking like this.
Super.
Kirk, he just got 2 free kills very easily. Yes, suddenly that was kind of a good attempt to a flank. Unfortunately, that was Kirk just watching the lane.
Yeah, I know from experience on my team that one of the big things that pulls a lot of teams apart is just picks before the push actually happens. And Kirk
Yeah.
is doing a great job at getting those 1 or 2 picks, which just puts a lot of the coordination up in shambles. Kirk finally goes down though to an aggressive play, pushing out the Dubs door and trying to shoot out some of the heavies.
Yeah, and there is also one problem with a lot of teams where they lacked the communication to... I got killed by the bolter on that place, on that location. Watch out, he's maybe still here. And that was totally the case on lack of communication here. Yes, Kirk trying to repush from big stairs, got killed here, but managed to do quite a lot of damage.
Wow, the TR gets wiped again on the upstairs part.
Yeah.
Almost, though. Some fighting in Dubs here. Wolf Killer goes down again. TR trying to make something out of this here. I'd love to see a flank right now.
Yeah, someone to go around that tree, especially from the VS as well. Asian still on the roof, takes down Dicro.
Bolter. The 2 other heavies get pincered.
And Felsi from the tree take down a few members. Lepton as well. Do have some trade. Capti needs to regroup with his team. Unfortunately, goes down for early. Easy pick for Asian. Still being uncontested onto the roof.
Oh, Bolter just getting so many kills with on the TR heavies just right in the open.
Yeah. That has been a problem for TR, just not really aware on where the bolt is sitting, on which lane can the bolt fired from, and yeah, just getting picked up really, really easily. There we go, VS jumping right onto the point for clearing up Capti. But yeah, TR pretty much waiting outside of their building, waiting to be picked up either by the LA or by the bolts or by a good rotation of the VS heavies. And yeah, it's basically really struggling here for Hof. Oh, good push from their main stairs. Dicro managed to take down one. He will be killed though by Lepton.
Yeah, Capti on point alone. I don't know how long he's gonna last here though. He's getting pincered already.
Not long.
Yeah, gets taken down in a 2v1.
Which, strangely enough, playing point is not relevant anymore. 3 minutes remaining. And yeah, not enough time for the TR to recapture the point. So no reason, no emphasis to just play that point. No reason. Play for kills.
Well, with only about 2.5 minutes left, I don't believe that this is happening anymore for the TR side. However, this can be a big learning experience game for them going into the rest of PIL.
Yeah, I feel like from that kind of map, you can really learn a lot of timings. Xenotech is so timing reliant, and most of the base are timing reliant, but Xenotech is just unforgiving in terms of timings. Big push coming in onto double doors here, but they're just getting wiped one after the other. Foxter should be the last one to fall. Decrox coming from the upstairs will manage to stay alive, but yeah, timing reliant is Xenotech, and you just need to learn how to push, how to flank on that map, and luckily that's a skill that can be translatable to other maps as well.
Agreed. Almost all other maps have some sort of timing related pushes incorporated in them.
And look at the good rotation of the VS here. Very good rotation to get to receive and prepare themselves to receive the TR push here. We do get one kill. Tin goes down. Dickro here try to put some pressure onto Kirk. Frogster doesn't know that Felsix is here, and being under pressure. Do we have some help here to protect a bit Frogster? Dixfrog goes down unfortunately, and this is suddenly the hope of TR to repush inside that building, flying away as they respond to their bus. Oh, Capty, cheeky kill onto Kirk here in close quarters combat.
I'm pushing in alone though. Oh, it does get the pick on Shin.
Yeah, it does open the window of opportunity for his team to push inside the building. They haven't been able to do so for quite a while now. And they go straight to the point. For no reason. They let go of upstairs where they should stay.
Yeah, they should have stayed up there. Capty tries to go really aggressive by himself there and gets the 2v1'd.
Yeah.
And then TR losing the upstairs control. One more TR heavy, gets spotted out by the LA. Oh, goes down to the black hand in the back.
Hisoka trying to put pressure onto Asian. Asian love his black hand. Asian is just running around. He's just running around because he knows that he has the help of his heavies. And Asian will be the last kill onto Hisoka. And 1 KPM with a very, very convincing victory over AUF by 102 points. So yeah, quite a good margin, and we know that 1 KPM is quite strong into that orange bracket, and I think in terms of level 1 KPM could have been into the blue bracket, being a low team into the blue bracket, but yeah, we decided to have all the 6 team into the orange one. But yeah, that's still a strong match, a strong showing from 1 KPM, showing good abilities to have strong rotation, good understanding of that map, and yeah, AUF was just yeah, a lot less good on this map.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think one thing you did say earlier was super relevant for the TR side was timing. I 100% agree. I think almost everything was there for the TR. They just lacked a little bit of timing. That
timing and flanks.
Losing. Yeah, timing and a little bit of flanking. But again, there are multiple amounts of games. Not just one decides it all, and definitely could bring it back in some of the later games in the bracket.
Yeah, I think AUF just faced an incredible opponent, where which is one of the favorite to win the orange bracket. So yeah, I think they will be matching up good against lower teams, newer teams to 6v6. But yeah, against 1 KPM that was just not enough. And yeah, I think on that note, do you have anything to say before we send off the stream?
I think lastly, I'll just add that I believe the VS played really well, great rotations, and showed their domination on this map. Overall, a really good game, fun to watch.
Yeah, so let's have a last look at the schedule, ladies and gentlemen. This was only the 3rd game of the day, and we have plenty of them. BHOT DTRG will be rescheduled, so this game will not happen today. We have BLNG LFO, DAF 1RPC, D5WN versus BRTD. That's an orange bracket match. Should be really interesting to watch. And then we will end up the day with Fiji versus TBD. Should be interesting, a really interesting match. Fiji not quite experienced, TBD not as much, but has some strong core, at least a very strong LA. So yeah, should be great match, and yeah, come back in 1 hour or so for more Planetside on Planetside Infantry League. Goodbye.